Hey, IMDb, I'm Leah McKendrick, and this is Me in 3.
Scramble. Tell us a little bit about the film and where'd this come from?
It came from my real life. It was inspired by when I froze my eggs. And it was very existential and really kind of a mess for me, but in the end it was really empowering, and I felt this call to bring it to the screen and sort of hopefully remove a little bit of the shame and the taboo that surrounds fertility issues, especially for women that don't know if they want to have kids or are single like I am and feeling like, how did I not figure this out in time before my clock ran out?
My ovarian reserve is diminishing by the second. I need to flash freeze your grandchildren.
I don't want frozen grandchildren. I want live warm ones.
It walks that line of dramedy so well, drama and comedy. How do you balance that on set? How do you make sure that you're not tipping too far into, jokes or just going too maudlin? Yeah.
That's a great question. You hire the best actors that you can get your hands on, which I fought for the cast that I have, and you have conversations, and then you kind of let go. That's how I feel. I feel in a lot of ways. I tweak things, but they find things on their own, and if they think a moment is dramatic and I wrote it as a joke, they should follow that instinct. And I do think that magic happens if I don't hold on so tight to the tone of things. Do you know what I mean? Because I think life is mixed tone.
You could always sell your eggs too.
I'm not gonna sell my children.
MFA gave me a career. MFA gave me everything that I have. I don't know if I would still be here if it, in the business, if it weren't for MFA getting into South by, because I had really sort of dedicated and put all of my eggs in that basket, and I was crawling to the finish line. And I mean, as you do with indie film, right? You're just beg, borrowing, stealing, barely surviving, and that was that was my baby. That was my first feature film. And so getting into South by, getting literary reps off of it, and going into a new phase of my career as a filmmaker really changed my life. With MFA, I was so angry about a broken system that didn't support women who were brave enough to speak out when they were violated. But yeah, I think it came from such a deep place of rage.
Your thesis is about my rapists?
Not just yours, mine too.
Up next, I'm gonna be doing the legacy sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is so exciting for me because it's a return to horror. Unless you've seen MFA, people don't know that that's my shit. I grew up on horror films. My 16-year-old self is freaking out. I love I Know What You Did Last Summer. Sarah Michelle Gellar was my favorite actress growing up. Buffy the Vampire Slayer was super formative for me.
Is there a particular scene or moment that you're really looking forward to digging into in the script that you're
obviously the accident that causes everything, and I do have that. I did pitch that, so we do have the story pretty laid out, and hopefully it's a twist on what you think is going to happen. It's not just an accident like the original. You'll see, but I'm really excited.
What are you waiting for, huh?